You're going to have to let me up. I got to go to the bathroom.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Wenzel Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail, welding, gas, and supply needs, metal sales, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcasts and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
Hello, Hawks fans. Again, back here. Eldorado High School, Duff Kingston Gymnasium. Getting ready for the JV contest between Gallatin County and Eldorado. Just finished up the freshman game a few minutes ago. Eldorado knocked off the Hawks 24-22 in a pretty evenly matched contest. So we'll get ready to get started with this one in a few moments. Got about 2.5 minutes before the start of the game here in the JV contest for the Hawks. Gallatin County, of course, coming off of a tough game Friday night at home for homecoming, facing just a really good Harrisburg Bulldog team, both on the varsity and JV levels. On the JV level, the Hawks had a great first half, but the second half wasn't as strong. You have to credit the Harrisburg Bulldogs JV squad in the second half as they came away with a victory over the Hawks. And I believe, don't have it right in front of me, but I think that was the only loss the JV squad has suffered so far this year. I know they've had wins over Grayville, Carmi, and Crab Orchard. So I believe, just off the top of my head, I believe they had an undefeated record going into that game with the Bulldogs. So 3-1 are the JV Hawks. No idea on the Eldorado Eagles as we get ready to get started with this one. And we'll get you some names and numbers here as they get out on the floor. Gallatin County JV squad coached by Zach McGuire and assisted by Seth Ramsey and Kieran Filligan. And of course, Matt Lawler, the head coach, currently at the moment down discussing some strategy with junior high head coach Jeff Herman. One good thing about the coaching staff there at Gallatin, all the coaches work together real well. A lot of shared information between the coaching staff and even us former coaches like myself. Every once in a while we get in on the talks about the strategy sessions as well. So a nice close-knit group of coaches there at Gallatin. Good group of guys to work with, and guys and gals to work with, I should say. And just do a really good job being a coaching community there at the school. So All right, we're getting ready to start this JV contest for the Hawks. On the floor, number 40, Max Brockett. Number 34, Brendan Brown. Number 1, Talon Smith. Number 20, Jackson Carney. And number 23, Aiden Combs. And we'll try to get you some names for the Eagle players as we go along. Brendan Brown will be jumping center against number 50. That would be Grisham for Eldorado. And here we go. Brown controls the tip, and Carney will bring the ball into the front court. Aiden Combs the ball up top, over on the right-hand side to Carney. Carney looking to make a move, pulls up, fires the three, and hits it. Jackson Carney starts it off with a long bomb, and the Hawks take a 3-0 lead. Eldorado looks like Talkington with the ball. He was in the JV game. They're stolen away by Brown. Brown loses the handle on it. He's going to get called for a double dribble. And good sportsmanship there. A player got knocked to the ground. Was picked up by Hawks and Eagles players. So I'd like to see that. Little confusion there. Looks like Goebel. He's a freshman. Tippett, a freshman. Talkington, a freshman. Reiling, a freshman. And Grisham, the only non-freshman out there for the Eagles. The ball in the corner, knocked away by Brown, out of bounds. It'll be Eagle basketball. So the JV starters, pretty much the freshman starters for the Eagles. Ball inbound to Tippett, knocked away, stolen by Carney. Carney dribbles out of bounds as he was trying to get it down the floor, trying to get a hold of it. Good defense by the Hawks as they get the turnover, but just can't complete it. Ball inbounded by Goebel, slings it across to Reiling. Reiling hands it off to Talkington. Talkington with the ball over to Tippett. Tippett working against Carney. Into the corner to Reiling. Reiling proved he was a three-point shooter in the last game. His throw, his pass knocked away by Combs. Last touch is going to be by Eldorado. It'll be Gallatin basketball. Aiden Combs with the hustle turnover there for the Hawks. Talon Smith to inbound here at half court. I don't know why the referee keeps pointing that way, but now we're going to hand the ball off to Talon. He inbounds to Jackson Carney. And Carney will bring it across the timeline to Combs. Combs on the right-hand side. Looks to make a move. Gets it into Max. Max loses the handle. Combs, was trying to save it and just lost the handle on it. As I gave you the worst camera angle possible for that one. My apologies. Eldorado will inbound into their own basket. Ball inbounded to Tippett. Tippett back to Goebel. Back to Tippett. Tippett, typically the ball handler, to Talkington. He handles the ball well too. Back to Tippett. Tippett across the timeline to Goebel. Goebel has his pocket picked by Combs, but it's going to be last touch, I believe, probably by Combs, as he was trying to make the steal at half court. Eldorado basketball, they will inbound here at half court. Didn't have cheerleaders in the freshman game, so a little louder here in this one. That's all right, though. Goebel, inbound over to Reiling. Tippett across the timeline. Gets the ball to Talkington. Talkington is fouled up top by Talon Smith. Didn't have a call by the official, just a whistle. But he says Talon was pushing, so Eldorado will get a chance to inbound it. First team foul on the Hawks, first on Talon. Goebel inbounds long across the floor to Reiling. Reiling across the half-court line. He brings the ball to the three-point line, and now he's looking for someone to cut. The ball is knocked away, and it will be Eldorado basketball. Brendan Brown got his hand in there, but wasn't able to gain control. Eldorado inbounds half court right in front of us. Ball into Talkington. Talkington takes to the middle of the floor. Drives the right side. Looking for help. Now he drives again. Drives the baseline. Puts up the shot. We're going to have a foul coming on Brendan Brown, I believe. It'll be the second team foul on the Hawks. And the first on Brendan, if I'm correct. And no word yet. Yep, I am. I'm correct. And it looks like Talkington will be at the line shooting 2. First shot by Talkington up and good. Jordan Montgomery, number 24, checking into the game for Aiden Combs. Jordan Jr. Second shot by Talkington is up and good. And the Eagles cut it to a 1-point advantage for the Hawks. Jackson Carney brings the ball up into the front court. Carney over to Talon Smith to Jordan Montgomery. Montgomery back to Talon. Talon, top of the key to Jackson Carney over to Brendan Brown on the left-hand side. Bounce pass across the floor is swiped and stolen by Talkington. He drives. He misses the layup. And Carney slings it up court to Montgomery. Montgomery underneath the Max bracket. Max scores. Just about knocked my camera over again here. I apologize, folks. Trying to get that taken care of real quick. Eldorado in the front court. Riling with the ball. He drives to the baseline. Guarded by Brockett. No room there. Brown comes up with a loose ball. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on Grisham. On the loose ball foul. Be the first foul on Eldorado. Number 52, Bowman, checking into the game for 50, Grisham. As Gallatin will inbound on their end of the floor. 4:22 to play, first quarter. Talon Smith over to Jackson Carney. Carney in the corner to Montgomery. Down to Brown on the baseline to Max Brockett underneath. His shot knocked away. Brown tries to stick it back. He misses. Rebound fought for. Brown and Bowman tie it up, and it will be Eldorado basketball on the possession arrow. Good work on the board there by Brown. Eldorado gets it into Tippett, and he will bring it up court with 4 minutes to play. First quarter. Tippett on the right-hand side, drives to the baseline, pulls it back up top. Over to Riling. Riling, top of the key. Over to Goebel. Goebel up top to Bowman. Looking for Talkington on the right side. He drives the baseline. He's quick off that dribble. Loses the handle, out of bounds with Gallatin basketball. 3:34 to play first quarter. Jackson Carney will bring it up into the front court for the Hawks. Talon Smith in the corner to Jordan Montgomery to Brendan Brown, who loses the handle, and it will be knocked away loose, and somehow Brendan, the ball's knocked loose, comes back to Brendan, and he gets tied up in there with an eagle again. It'll be Gallatin County basketball this time. Jump ball's been a popular call tonight in this one. Jackson Carney to inbound under his own goal. To Montgomery for three. In and out. Rebound, Eldorado. Tippett will bring it up. Slings it ahead to Bowman, who didn't see it, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin basketball. Good look there by Tippett, but the other Eagle player was unaware that it was coming. We got a timeout on the floor for Eldorado. Got our Hawks cheerleaders there, getting the crowd going. Nice sized crowd so far. I would expect more people to probably funnel in here as we go along. Gallatin County will have the ball. They're going to inbound it and go the length of the court. Jackson Carney takes the inbound with 3:10 to play. He drives it in the front court over to Talon Smith. Smith in the corner to Brendan Brown. Brown into Max Brockett. Middle of the lane. Max out to Jackson Carney to Talon Smith for three. No good. Max. Rebound knocked away. Eldorado is going to come up with it. And it'll be out of bounds off of Eldorado. Good hustle there by the Eldorado player. That's to no avail. And Gallatin will inbound under their own goal. Carney to trigger it in. Into Talon Smith. Smith Up to Montgomery. Montgomery over to Kearney. Kearney thought about the three. Drives, kicks it to Max Brockett. Max in trouble, looking for help. Ball's knocked away. Eldorado comes up with the steal. Tippett with the basketball. Over on the left side, it'll be Goebel. Goebel looks for the baseline. And it'll be fouled by Montgomery going to the baseline. That'll be the third team foul on Gallatin. And I believe the first on Montgomery. 2:30 to play. First quarter. JV game. Pull up a chair. Ball inbounded. Riling on the far side for Eldorado. Looking. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Rebound. Bowman. Bowman puts up about a 6-footer. No good. Max Brockett pulls down the board. Talon Smith will bring it up into the front court. And Gallatin still working with a 3-point lead. Looking to put some more points on the board. Jackson Kearney into Max Brockett. Max turns to the middle of the lane. Runs into traffic. Has it stolen away by Riling. Eldorado has the middle of that lane congested, so there's not a lot of room there. Tippett with the ball over to Talkington. Talkington looks for Riling. Riling drives, spins, throws another wild shot up. No good. I believe Riling's hurt on this other end of the floor. Smith drives. He is fouled. And it's going to be a foul on Eldorado as Riling gets up and is okay apparently. Wasn't sure if he twisted an ankle or a knee or something, but we have a timeout on the floor, and it's a 30-second timeout. Gallatin, I believe, will be shooting free throws on this end as Talon Smith was fouled on a layup attempt. Gallatin off to a 3-point lead. Duff Kingston Gymnasium. Of course, this gym next week will be filled to capacity as the holiday tournament will take place next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Talon Smith going to the line. He's going to shoot 2 for the Hawks. The first shot for Talon is up and good. Talon's second shot, no good. Rebound knocked away. Going to be batted out of bounds. Last touch by Gallatin. Excuse me, folks. Goebel to inbound for the Eagles under his own goal. Into Talkington. Talkington back to Goebel. Over to Tippett. Tippett back to Goebel. Goebel will come on the left side. Somebody missed an assignment there. The Hawks were trying to trap. The ball's up top to Tippett. Tippett works to the middle of the floor, looking for Riling. Gets it off to Bowman. Bowman looking for some help. There's Tippett up top. Tippett from the Eagle head. Drives on the left-hand side, excuse me. Back up top, gets bumped. Bounce pass to Bowman. Bowman tries to find a seam. Throws up the one-hander. No good rebound. Talon Smith. Talon will push it up court. He's going to try to drive to the hole. He is fouled. His shot, no good. And we're going to have a shooting foul or a foul on the floor. But it will be the third team foul on the Eagles. Number 2, Dawson Stacy checking in for Talon Smith. As the Hawks will inbound under their own goal. Jackson Kearney to inbound. Gets it into Brown. Brown strong to the goal, no good. Ball knocked away. We got a tie up again. And it'll be Gallatin County basketball. I believe that is the 5th jump ball we've had in the first quarter. Dawson Stacy to inbound. Gets it into Kearney. Kearney for 3. And Kearney says he'll take 3 more. Just under a minute to play, first quarter. Goebel throws it up cut to Talkington. Talkington saves it into Bowman. Bowman down in the corner. Swings it across to Tippett. It's bounced to Tippett. Gets it. Baseline. Pulls up. Gets to Bowman. Bowman could not catch it. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin County basketball with 37 seconds to play first quarter. Dawson Stacy will bring it up. No, gives it to Kearney. Kearney says, I'll bring it up. Over to Montgomery. Montgomery slings it across to Kearney. Kearney thought about it. Drives the baseline. Pulls up with a one-hander. His shot no good. Rebound knocked away out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Gallatin. Eldorado basketball with 20 seconds to go. Goebel to inbound for the Eagles. Gets it into Tippett. Tippett, 18 seconds on the clock to Goebel in the middle of the floor. Goebel brings it across the timeline. Gets it off to Tippett. Tippett drives to the middle of the lane, shoots one left-handed. Max Brockett with the rebound, gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery working against traffic. Gets it to Kearney. Kearney to the hole, bounces off a defender. His shot no good. Brown picks it up and scores as the quarter ends. And the Hawks take an 11-2 lead as we go to the second quarter. So for the Hawks, good first quarter. They lead by 9 as we go to the second quarter. Jackson Kearney leading the way with 6. Brendan Brown, Max Brockett with 2 apiece, and Talon Smith has thrown 1 point in. And that's the 11 for the Hawks. Good solid effort. They can put 4 quarters together like that. Be a good night for the JV Hawks. Of course, we have the varsity contest coming up later. It will be on this stream. It'll be Eldorado basketball to start the second quarter. They will inbound on the far side of the floor at the midcourt area. Duff Kingston Gymnasium, a great place for a basketball game. Looks like number 32. New guys checked in. Bowles inbounds to Tippett, and then Bowles will handle the ball into the front court. A couple of new players possibly on the floor for Eldorado. Now just one. Bowles underneath to Riling. Riling goes for the goal. His shot is up and good. And Gallatin will inbound and bring up the floor. For Gallatin, Dawson Stacy, Talon Smith, Jackson Kearney, Brendan Brown, and Aiden Combs on the floor to start the second. Stacy over to Talon Smith. Talon drives, kicks it over to Kearney in the corner for 3. His shot no good. Rebound fought for. Combs comes out. Combs off to Kearney. Kearney drives into Combs' middle of the lane. A lot of traffic there. Out to Dawson Stacy, who fires the 3. Has it blocked. Brendan Brown puts one up. No good. Rebound Eldorado. And we're going to have a foul on Jackson Kearney. Jackson got himself a cheap one there. They haven't reset the foul counts yet. That'll be the first team foul on Gallatin this quarter. And Eldorado inbounds. It'll be Bowles. Slings it ahead to Bowman. Bowman back to Bowles. Working against Kearney, and Kearney's going to be whistled for another foul. So Kearney picks up 2 quick ones. That's not what we want. As Caston Wood will check into the game for Kearney. And Kearney tells him who he has. Coach McGuire says, we can't have 2 that quick, son. I love you, but I didn't love that. Ball inbounded. Tippett for Eldorado with the ball. Working against Smith. Goes over a screen. Bounces to Riling. Riling drives. He's bumped by Brown on his way to the goal. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 as Brown will be whistled for his second foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Hawks in this quarter. So we've picked up 3 quick fouls in a minute. First shot up by Riling is no good. Max Brockett checking into the game for Brown. The Hawks have a couple of guys with a little bit of foul issue on the bench, in Brown and Kearney. Ryland's second shot is off the board and good. And the Hawks now lead by 6. Wood brings it up into the front court. Wood over to Smith. Smith over to Aiden Combs. Aiden to Max Brockett. Over to Caston Wood. Caston underneath to Stacy. Over to Brockett, the free throw line. His shot no good. Rebound fought for. It's going to come out with Eldorado with it. It looks like Bowles will have the ball. Or is that Tippett? Tippett, sorry. Tippett came out. He's on the left-hand side up top to Riling. Riling drives in the middle, looking for some help, and there's going to be a foul on Max Brockett. So the Hawks getting themselves behind the 8 ball here with the foul situation in this quarter. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Hawks in just a minute and 30 seconds. So got to start thinking about what we're doing and moving the feet. Ball inbounded by the Eagles underneath the goal. Goebel into number 32, Bowles. Bowles drives to the free throw line, looking for help. Gets it out to Tippett. Tippett on the right side. Max Brockett has Riling on his back. Riling with the ball. Throws up the wild shot. No good. Combs has it. Ball stripped away, but Stacy comes down. Stacy drives the length of the floor, lays one up and in. Boston Stacy, his first bucket of the night. So he takes it coast to coast. Tippett brings it in the front court to Goebel. Goebel missed a cutter going through. Goebel out in the corner to Riling. Riling. Max Brockett guarding him. He goes to the baseline. He beats Max. Got a step on him. And Max is going to pick up his second foul. Be the team's 5th. The Eagles are going to go to the line for the remaining 4:48 in this quarter. Wyatt Goebel is going to check in for Max Brockett, as the Hawks have got themselves in a bit of a foul conundrum. So Riling will go to the line. He will shoot a pair. Gallatin up 13-5. 4:48 to play in the second quarter. And Eldorado will be in the bonus the rest of the way in this quarter. First shot by Riling is good. His second shot is off the mark. And Wyatt Goebel comes up with the rebound. Smith will bring it up into the front court to Wood. Wood. The timeline to Smith. Smith drives to the hole, gets one up, no good. Rebound Eldorado. Out in the corner is Tippett. Tippett brings it across the line. Pulls up with a jump shot just inside the three-point line. Rebound Talon Smith. Talon, he'll push back the other way. He's got numbers, gets it to Combs. Combs shoved from behind, and no call. They're going to say he was out of bounds. And, well, I hate to say they missed one, but they missed one there, folks. Goebel will now inbound the ball. Into Tippett. Tippett over to Bowles. Bowles working against Wood. Bowles over to Tippett. Tippett up top to Riling for 3. First three-pointer he's missed tonight. Talon Smith to the rebound. Talon drives it across the timeline. He's looking to drive the goal, gets it out to Goebel. About a 12-footer for Goebel is up and good. Right, Goebel. Nice solid effort. Eldorado now back to their end of the floor. Tippett with the basketball. Works to the middle of the floor. Over to Riling. Riling seems to be their weapon. He drives Goebel right in his way. Bowman with the ball. Out top to Tippett. Tippett looking for a screen. Top of the key gets it to Bowman. Bowman throws up the one-hander. No good. Rebound by Goebel, and they're going to have a foul on Bowman going over his back. And that will be the first team foul on Eldorado this quarter. 3:28 to play. Hawks inbound. Talon Smith will bring it up across the line. Over to Wood. Wood inside to Goebel, has it knocked away. Tried the quick pass in. Eldorado was ready for it. We're going to have a foul on Aiden Combs on the loose ball, and we're going to come back to this end and throw up a few charity tosses. I don't know if it was Riling or Bowman that was fouled, but looks like Riling is going to the line. For Combs, that is his first foul. Reiling's shot is up and no good. Gallatin with a 9-point lead. So it's actually been an even game. Second shot up and in. And the lead is back to 8. Smith brings it across the half-court line to Dawson Stacy. Stacy into Goebel. Goebel back out to Stacy, over to Smith. Smith back to Stacy. Stacy looking for some help. Slings to Wood. Wood thought about the three. Drives. Goes up. Puts up the shot. No good. Draws a foul. I believe it's going to be on Bowman. And Caston Wood will shoot a pair. As it's the second foul on Eldorado, second team foul, second personal foul on Bowman. Montgomery at the table checking in for the Hawks. First shot from Wood is up and good. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Number 34, Schultz checking in for Eldorado as he gets Bowman, and Montgomery checks in for Gallatin. Second shot up, no good. Eldorado with the rebound. Goebel with the ball, working against Goebel. Drives up the middle of the floor, loses the handle. Jordan Montgomery picks up the loose ball. And we have a timeout called by Coach McGuire with 2:55 to play. So with, I believe it's 2:30 to play. We're going to find out here when the timeout timer goes up. 2:55 to play. My apologies. Gallatin will be inbounding in front of their own bench, length of the court. Eldorado not pressuring. They're dropping back into the half-court man-to-man. Montgomery will inbound to Talon Smith. And Smith brings it up across the timeline. Over to Montgomery. Montgomery. Over to Wood. Wood thought about the three. Didn't take it. Back to Smith. Smith over to Montgomery. Montgomery drives the baseline. Found a seam. Goes up. Does not score. Rebound. Fought for. Fought for. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball probably. We're going to have a dead ball, jump ball. It's going to be Gallatin basketball under their own goal. Aiden Combs had it, lost it, and then we had a little scrum down there. I think Wyatt Goebel ended up tying up with one of the Eagle players. Montgomery will inbound. And he gets it into Wood. Wood, the three-point line, over to Smith. Back to Wood. Wood, over to Montgomery. Montgomery flips it into Goebel. Goebel bounce pass to Combs underneath. His shot, no good. Hawks had a look, didn't get it, and Combs is going to be whistled for a cheap foul as he was trying to reach in and steal the ball. It was a legitimate foul, but not one that you, as a coach, that you want to have your players have. That'll be Aiden's second. So we've got a slew of players with two. And Kaysen Steele will be checking in for Combs. 2:20 to play in this quarter. First shot is up and no good. That is Schultz shooting the free throws. Steele checks in for Combs. On the floor for the Hawks right now, we have Steele, Montgomery, Smith, Goebel, and Wood. Second shot up, no good. And Eldorado rebounds. Long three-pointer from Schultz, no good. I'm sorry, that was Bowles. Schultz gets it back up top to tip it. His long three is good. Can't give him too many chances, and right now we're giving some chances. Talon Smith brings it back up into our half of the court. Talon looking for help, was looking for Steele, didn't get him. Ball tipped loose, Montgomery has it up top. Loses the handle, gets it back, gets it over to Wood. Wood thought about it, didn't take it. Montgomery, free throw line extended, no good. Wood with a rebound. In the land of the Giants, he gets tied up. We're going to have another jump ball. The 89th jump ball of the game, and this one will go to Eldorado. 1:43 to play. Hawks up by 6. Eldorado will inbound to take it the length of the floor. Tippett with the ball. Brings it up into the front court. Over on the right-hand side, works toward the middle. Gets it to Bowles. Bowles pulls up with a three. His shot, no good. Rebound. Picked up by Montgomery. Montgomery. To Smith. Smith, top of the key. To Montgomery. To steal in the middle of the lane. He is fouled in the middle of the lane. So going to foul on number 34. That would be Schultz. Be his first. Team third. Talon to inbound. Ball inbounded to Montgomery. Bounce pass to Talon on the baseline. He goes up and scores. Nice job. Good look there by Jordan Montgomery. Talon took it right to the hole and scored. Eldorado brings it up into their half of the floor. Tippett with the basketball on the right-hand side. He's going to work toward the middle. He gets it off to Schultz. Schultz looking for somebody to backdoor on the cut. Nothing's happening. Gets it to Tippett. Tippett has it knocked loose. Ball loose. It'll be last touch by Gallatin going out of bounds. Eldorado basketball. Good hustle there by Jordan Montgomery. 53.5 seconds to play in the first half. JV contest. Hawks leading by 8. Goebel to inbound. Throws it to the back court. Bowles working against Wood. Across the timeline. Has it knocked loose. And we're going to have a foul on Wood. That was an unfortunate foul there. Caston had it knocked loose, and the ball was loose. Caston was going after it. The other player trips over the top of him, but that, by the definition of the rules, can be considered a foul. So going to the line will be Bowles. His first shot is up, and it is good. Eldorado doing a pretty good job from the line. Bowles' second shot. It's also good. And the Hawks will inbound and bring it all the length of the floor. 45 seconds to play. Talon Smith, top of the key over to Wood. Wood loses the handle, tries to bounce pass it to Smith. It is kicked by an Eldorado player, and the Hawks will inbound on the opposite side of the court. 40 seconds to play. Ball inbounded to Talon Smith. Just about to halftime here. Talon out about the eagle bait. Throws it over to Caston Wood. To Goebel. Goebel flips it back out to Wood. Wood down to Goebel. Goebel thought about the shot, didn't take it. Slings it across the floor to Montgomery. It goes through his hands. It's loose. He has it picked back up. He drives to the middle. No one's there. Jordan slips, loses the handle. The ball goes out of bounds. It was a good idea. Jordan had the seam. He was going to go for the jump stop in the bucket, and his feet just went right out from under him. So Eldorado, 17 seconds. Inbound, Tippett. Tippett working against Montgomery. Montgomery's going to be whistled for a foul. Eldorado going to the line yet again. And for Montgomery, I believe that will be his second foul. So unofficially, I think we have 6 Hawks with 2 fouls apiece. First shot is up and good by Tippett as Dawson Stacy checks in for Montgomery. Second shot for Tippett is up and good. And it's a 4-point lead. Stacy brings the ball up court. 12 seconds to play. Off to Wood. Wood thought about the three. Gets it to Talon Smith. Talon is going to drive, going to the baseline. Kicks it out to Wood. It has it stolen. Eldorado's Tippett works to the side, flips it up one-handed, no good, ball's loose. And that's the way we're going to go to the halftime with the Hawks leading 18-14. Hawks got themselves in a bit of foul trouble as this quarter got started. But they're going to take the lead into the intermission. And we will be back in just a little bit.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail, welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
The philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcasts and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
Back here at Eldorado High School, Duff Kingston Gymnasium, the JV contest between the Hawks and the Eagles. And I'm going to give you some stats here for the first half of this game. For the Hawks, they were led in scoring by Jackson Carney. He had 6. Unfortunately, Jackson picked up a second foul very early in that second period. and had to come out of the game. Wasn't able to go back in. Didn't want him to get in any further foul trouble. But he's leading the team with 6. Talon Smith has 3. Got 2 points apiece from Dawson Stacy, Wyatt Goebel, Brendan Brown, and Max Brockett. Brendan and Max both also picked up 2 fouls in that quarter, and they had to retire to the bench. So there's 3 players right there that were on the pine pretty quick for Gallatin. And finally, Caston Wood has a point. The Hawks got themselves in a little bit of foul trouble in that half, and once you get to that point where you get in some foul trouble, it can create a lot of issues, roster-wise and lineup-wise and matchup-wise. And Coach McGuire had to adjust and had to go to the bench and use the number of players in that first half. Hawks lead at halftime, 18-14. When we get ready to go to start this third quarter, in about just a little over 3 minutes, Gallatin County will have possession and will inbound the ball across the way at the half-court line. And we will be back in a couple of minutes for the start of this one. Now we're back here at Eldorado High School. Got about a minute before the start of the second half of the JV contest. The Hawks, as normal, have not come back out on the floor yet. I'm sure Coach McGuire, Coach Lawler, Coach Fillingham, and Coach Ramsey have a lot to say there in the locker room. And the Hawks are coming back out on the floor now, being led by the head coach, Matt Lawler, out of the locker room. Just under a minute to go here before we get things started. Like I said, it should be, according to the board, Gallatin County basketball to start the third quarter. Hopefully our audio problems are all fixed and behind us, and everything is all good here in this one. Had a little bit of trouble in the freshman game. So we're going to see who is back out on the floor for the Hawks. Like I said, had some foul issues before the half. See a group that's down there right now. Looks like Brockett, Brown, Carney, Smith, and Wood. And Aiden Combs is also joining them. So 5 of those 6 will be on the floor, I'm sure. Out of that group, Brown, Brockett, Carney, all with 2 apiece. Smith with a foul, Caston Wood with a foul. Aiden Combs also with 2 fouls. So, yeah, Aiden has a seat. Gallatin will inbound at the half-court line. And we're going to get started here with the third quarter. Hawks up by 4. I've had my drink of water. I'm ready for the second half. Pull up your chair. Let's watch this one and see what happens. Caston Wood brings it across the half-court line. Down in the corner to Talon Smith. Talon up top to Wood. Wood to Carney. Carney to Brown. Brown looking for Max Brockett. He wasn't there. Back to Carney over to Wood. Wood on the left side. Gets to Talon Smith. Drives the middle and has the ball strolling away by an Eagle player. Tippett. Tippett gets the ball back out to Bowles. Bowles brings it across the timeline. Over to Tippett. Tippett working against Wood. Over on the left-hand side, looking for help. Underneath to Schultz, has it knocked away. Schultz gets it back, has it stripped by Smith. He's going to be whistled for a foul. And the Eagles will go to the line. And for Talon, that will be his second. Be the team first here in the third quarter. At the line is Schultz. His first shot is up and no good. Dawson Stacy checking into the game for Talon Smith. Dawson, a junior. Schultz's second shot is up, and it's good. And for the Eagles, number 31, Fan, will check in for Schultz. Be his first time in the game in the JV contest. Carney inbounds the ball to Wood, and the Hawks come up to their side of the floor. Wood over to Stacy on the left-hand side. Bounces it back up to Wood. Dangerous pass. Knocked away. Wood gets it back to Carney. Carney into Brown. Brown over to Carney. Carney working against pressure. Goes to the baseline. Bounce pass in the middle. The Hawk that was there rolled to the goal, and Carney thought he was going to stay put. So miscommunication there by the Hawks. Eagles with the basketball. Bowles over to Fan. F-A-N-N, Fan. Over to Tippett. Tippett up top to Goebel. Goebel looking for help. Gets it to Bowles. Bowles wanted to make a move, dribbled off his leg. Stacy knocks the pass loose, but it's picked up by Fan. Out to Reiling. Over to Goebel. Goebel to Bowles for a long 3, and it's good. And this game is back to even. With 5:17 to play, we are all tied up. Caston Wood, 5:17 in the third, excuse me. Wood over to Carney. Carney to Stacy. Stacy looking underneath the Brown. Brown tries to drop it to Brockett. He does. Max goes up. His shot is contested and no good. Brown gets the pass. He goes up. He scores. He's fouled. And Brendan's going to go to the line to convert the conventional three-point play. Foul on number 31. That would be Fan. That would be his first. And number 34, Schultz checking in for Fan for Eldorado. Eldorado has went with primarily the same 6 players. Brown's free throw is up and good. Nicely done. And the Hawks back on top by 3. Ball inbounded. Goebel working against Brockett. Almost fouled by Brown, but not. Goebel into the front court. Off to Bowles. Bowles looking to work against Carney. The ball is knocked loose. Carney picks it up. And the Hawks, with a turnover there, will pull it into their court. Into the corner. Can't see who it is. Stacy over to Carney. Carney off to Wood. Wood in the corner to Stacy. Stacy to Max Brockett. He hits Carney. Middle of the lane. Jumper. No good. Rebound. Brendan Brown. He goes up. He's tied up. And we're going to have a jump ball. The ever-popular jump ball is called yet again in this game. Eldorado will hold the possession arrow and will inbound into the goal with man-to-man pressure, full court by the Hawks. Ball inbounded. It will be Bowles. Bowles working against Carney to the middle of the floor. He's on the right side of his own side of the court. Loses the handle off his leg. Gets it to Goebel. Goebel. Goebel, he loses the handle. Looking for help. Hits Reiling. Reiling Starts to go to the goal. They're going to whistle Max Brockett for the foul. It'll be his third. And Eldorado will inbound under their own goal. So, Gallatin, Max Brockett with his third. Said Gallatin had a bit of a foul problem. And right now, Max has 3 with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Ball inbounded to Bowles. Bowles looking underneath. Max Brockett again will be whistled for a foul, trying to go for a steal. Probably not what we wanted on that end of the floor, but be the third team foul. Max is 4th, so Max is going to exit as Wyatt Goebel checks in for him. And Max clearly frustrated about that. Knows he got whistled for one that he probably shouldn't have, or shouldn't have been doing anyway. Ball inbounded. Eldorado with the ball. Tippett works to the middle, gets it off to Goebel. Goebel, he goes over a screen, nothing there. He's looking for help. Ball knocked loose by Brown. Goebel retains his dribble. Drives to the baseline, is bumped by Brown. Is going to be whistle. Foul on Brown. Be his third. And it'll be the team 4th. Gallatin getting themselves in the same situation with the fouls as they were in the second quarter. Ball inbounded under the goal by Eldorado. Bounce pass in to Schultz, who gets it to Bowles. Bowles pulls up for a long 3. It looked good from where I was at, but he missed it. Stacy with the rebound. Stacy is fouled immediately by Bowles. And that'll be the second team foul on the Eagles, as Talon Smith will check in for Brendan Brown. Try to keep Brendan from getting that 4th foul. Dawson Stacy will trigger it in to Kearney, and here come the Hawks with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Kearney working on the right side, inside to Goebel, out to Wood. Wood over to Stacy. Stacy underneath to Smith. Smith hits Goebel under the goal. Goebel goes up, has it stripped away, stolen by the Eagles. A lot of contact, but been a lot of contact underneath for a lot tonight. Number 10. Tippett off to 32 Bowles to Riling. Riling drives and scores. Drew some contact on Wyatt. Got lucky we didn't get whistled for a foul there. Talon Smith brings it in the front court. Hawks leading by 1. Dawson Stacy in the corner to Wyatt Goebel. Free throw line extended. Out to Smith, to Wood. Wood back to Smith. Hawks looking for a good shot. Kearney over to Wood in the corner. Bounce pass to Goebel at the free throw line. His shot no good. Rebound, Kearney. He goes up and draws the foul. Almost gets the bucket. It'll be the third team foul coming up on Eldorado. Kearney will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is going to be whistled on number 3. Riling, that'll be his first. Kearney at the line, his first shot, no good. Like Jackson kind of rushed that shot just a little bit. Needs to take a breath here and relax and just put this one in. Take advantage of the free opportunity. Second shot's up and good. Tippett working over the left-hand side. Bowles with the ball. Bowles, 3-point line. Gets it off to Schultz. Schultz into Riling. Riling working against Goebel. Spins, shoots. Goebel blocks the shot, but it's going to be whistled for a foul. Be the 5th team foul for Wyatt. Looks like that'll be his first personal. But the Eagles will be at the line for the remainder of the quarter, barring the offensive foul. First shot by Riling is no good. .2:17 to play third quarter. Next shot, no good as well. Long rebound control by Eldorado. Long 3 by Bowles, no good. Rebound by Goebel. Gets it up to Kearney. Kearney pushes it up the right-hand side. Now he's going to pull it back. Gets it over to Stacy. Stacy to Smith. Smith bounce past to Kearney. Kearney goes up against defense. No good. Rebound knocked away. Picked up by the Eagles. It'll be number 32, Bowles. Bowles, he'll look to push. Middle of the floor. Out to Goebel. Goebel pulls up. Nothing. Inside, knocked away. Carney with the steal. Flings it ahead to Smith. Smith lays it in. And the Hawks take a 4-point lead. Ball up to Goebel. Goebel into the front court. Back up top to Tippett. Tippett looking to work against pressure defense. He pulls up with a three. His shot no good. Long rebound fought for. Going to say last touch Eldorado. Carney and Goebel were going after it. Aiden Combs will check into the game for Wyatt Goebel with 1:24 to go in the third quarter. Coach McGuire trying to manage his way through the foul situation. Smith brings it up into the front court, over to Wood. Wood into the corner to Stacy. Stacy looking up top to Combs, over to Carney. Carney, top of the key. In the corner to Smith for three. No good, long rebound. Tipped up. Combs runs it down, gets it off to Carney. Carney pulls up for a three. No good, long rebound. Stacy gets it. Out top to Wood. Wood, it's your turn. He drives, and he is fouled. Good work on the board. Good work looking to hit the open man there for the Hawks. Wood's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a pair. Fourth team foul on Eldorado, and it'll be the second on Riling. So Caston Wood will go to the line, and he'll try to take advantage of the opportunity. His first shot, no good. Hawks not hitting the free throws. Got to hit the free throws. Got to take that breath, got to relax, just put it in there. This is the opportunity that they have given you, so got to take advantage. 56 seconds to play, third quarter. Wood's second shot is up, and it is no good as well. Rimmed out. Talkington with the rebound off to Tippett. Back over to Talkington. Gets away with a walk. Back up top to Bolds. Bolds working on the right-hand side. Bounce pass. The Eldorado player cut to the goal instead of popping out for the three. And a turnover. Gallatin with the ball. Got to take advantage of that turnover now. Got to make that one hurt. Talon Smith coming across the half-court line up to Carney. Carney drives in. Bounce pass to Stacy. Under the goal. His shot blocked. Carney gets it. Flips it out to Smith. Smith drives to the middle. Up top to Wood for three. And Wood is called for a travel.
In what universe?
And okay. 26 seconds to play. Eldorado basketball. Wood hit the three, but was whistled for the travel. Bowles brings it up across the half-court line. On the right side. Over a screen, gets caught. Ball knocked away, stolen by Wood. Wood, he's going to drive the length of the floor. He's going to be hammered, but he scores. And a steal by Smith. 3 seconds. Doesn't know how much time is left to Combs. Combs is hacked underneath, but no call. And Gallatin will take a 6-point lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Gallatin survives that third. And we will be back in just a moment. Back here with about 20 seconds to go before the start of the fourth quarter. The Hawks with a 6-point lead. They will have the ball to inbound here in this fourth quarter to get started. And hopefully the Hawks can take advantage of that. Didn't catch a break there at the end of that quarter. Caston Wood hitting a three, but called for a travel. And then, honestly, I think the Hawks just didn't realize how much time was left at the end of that quarter, and it got away from it. So, starting the fourth, we have Carney, Stacy, Combs, Smith, and Wood on the floor for the Hawks. Wood brings it up into the front court. Over to Combs. Combs in the corner to Stacy. Stacy looking up top for somebody. Bounce pass up to Carney. Carney working against the defense to Combs. Over to Smith. Smith Looking to drive, now goes up top, bounce pass, almost stolen. Wood inside the three-point line, jump shot up and good. I think they've upset Mr. Wood. Now he's starting to put points on the board. Tippett now will push it back down on the side for Eldorado. His shot is up and good. Stacy tried to take the charge there, but it was not a charge. Carney with the ball in the front court to Stacy. Stacy to Smith. Smith is fouled by Tippett. That will be Tippett's first foul, I'm sure. Yeah, first foul on Tippett, first team foul on Eldorado. And the Hawks will inbound at the half-court line. 6:22 to play in the game. JV contest between the Hawks and the Eagles. Callum Smith drives the middle lane. His one-hander is up. He is fouled. He's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a pair. We got to take advantage of these. This is the opportunity we're looking for. Second team foul on the Eagles. Be the third personal foul whistled against Talkington. Talon Smith at the line. His shot is up and good. Second shot up for Talon. Pay dirt. And the Hawks take an 8-point lead. The Eagles inbound it. They're working against man-to-man pressure. Looks like Bowles bringing it up the floor against Carney. He looks to drive, loses the handle. Ball loose. Last touch, Eldorado. Be Gallatin basketball as they will work at the length of the floor. Ball inbounded to Carney. 6 minutes to play. Up to Combs. Combs slings it underneath to Wood. Wood bounce past to Carney. Carney goes up. He is fouled. No call. Callan Smith with the rebound. He sticks it back in. Hawks are up by 10. Bowles working the ball up court for the Eagles. Working against Carney. He loses the handle. He tries to save it. Flips it in the air. Schultz has it. He tries to save it. He throws it into the front row. Gallatin County with some good defensive pressure. Hey, nice job, fellas. That was a nice stand right there as the Hawks have pushed it up to a 10-point lead. Good defense, good pressure by the Hawks. All right, we're back. Gallatin County basketball. They're going to take it three-quarter court here. 5:41 to play. Hawks up by 10. Smith to trigger the ball in to Carney. Also on the floor, Aiden Combs, Castenwood, and Dawson Stacy. Carney brings it into the front court. Hawks looking to capitalize on a turnover by the Eagles. Carney dribbles it off his hip, but gets away with it, gets it into Combs. Ball loose. Combs gets it up, flings up the shot. Smart move there by Aiden. He knew he was going to get hacked, so he tried to just put up the shot, drew the foul. Going to be the third team foul on Eldorado. And Combs will go to the line and shoot two. That foul whistled on Reiling, his third. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Reiling is their leading scorer. Combs' first shot is up and good. Confirmation from my stat person. Reiling is their leading scorer with 8. 7. Second shot from Combs, up and good. And defensive pressure working for the Hawks right now. Ball inbounded under the Eagle back. Oh, we got a timeout. Thought we had a 5-second call. We had a timeout on the other end. Eldorado calls timeout. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and listen to the cheerleaders. All right, so 5:29 to play. That timeout timer gets me every time. Eldorado will be inbounding the ball. They're going to take it the length of the floor. Hawks still employing the full court pressure. Looks like it will be, I believe that's Bowles inbounding. No, it's going to be Talkington inbounding the ball. He gets it into Bowles. Back to Talkington. Talkington looking to hand it off to somebody. He picked it up way early. He slings it ahead for Bowles. Bowles fights off Carney and gets the ball. Gets it over to Tippett. Tippett now will drive. Throws up the one-hander. His shot no good. Rebound. Riling no good. Rebound again. Eldorado. Ball's loose. Talkington picks it up at the three-point line. He's looking for help. He gets it out to Bowles. Bowles says, let's reset this thing. He brings it back to the top of the key. Thought about the shot. Didn't take it. Now he will take the three. Misses it. Rebound, Stacy. Good work underneath by Dawson Stacy. Talon Smith brings it up across the line. He's going to drive. No. Combs with the rebound. Has his shot blocked. Caston Wood in there. Excuse me. Caston Wood in there. Come out with the loose ball. Caston works to the left side. Kicks it out to Talon in the corner for three. No good. Dawson Stacy tips it out. Gets it. Tries to save it. Bounces it to an Eldorado player. And the Eagles throw it across court. Nobody was paying attention. Good look by the Eldorado player. He gets it up to Schultz. Schultz scores. And they cut the deficit to 10 with just over 4 minutes to play in the game. Caston Wood up top. Coach McGuire giving the instructions. Wood to Carney, standing on the eagle head. Carney works on the right side. Pulls up with a one-hander. He hits it. Hawks push it back to 12. Ball inbounded. Knocked away in the corner. Picked up by Talkington. He drives up court. His pass is kicked by Combs. And with 3:46, the Eagles will inbound under their own goal. Excuse me, folks. Having a little coughing fit. Talkington to inbound. He flings it in to Bowles. Bowles gets it underneath the Schultz. His shot is up and good. And the Hawks bring it back into their front court. Talon Smith. Bounce pass underneath the Combs. Combs wasn't sure where he was at. Was going to go up for the shot. Realized he had a horrible angle. And then got hacked. Be the fourth team foul coming up on the Eagles. And the second foul on number 34, Schultz. Combs going to the line. He'll shoot a pair with the Hawks up 10. 3:27 to play in the game. First shot is good from Aiden Combs. This is what the Hawks have to do. They're taking advantage of opportunity. This is an opportunity. And Aiden will not take advantage of the opportunity. Ball comes off the rim. Here come the Eagles. Talkington working up the floor. Stolen from behind by Wood and then knocked loose off the Eldorado player. Good hustle there by Caston Wood. And the Hawks will take over. And we'll bring it up court. Jackson Carney will bring it across the line to Talon Smith. Talon up top. Coach McGuire giving instruction. 3:09 to play. Ball up top to Carney. Carney drives the right side. Has it knocked loose. He will pick it up. They're going to call back and forth. Interesting call on the possession change. But we're going to have a new player coming in for Eldorado. Finn will check in for Schultz. And the Eagles will have the ball at 3 minutes to play. Across the way, trailing by 11. Ball will be inbounded to Talkington, who will drive to the goal. Works against Stacy and hits the one-hander off the board. And the Eagles cut it under 10. Carney, top of the key. Off to Talon Smith. Talon looking for some movement over to Aiden Combs. Combs will look to drive, picks up his dribble to Caston Wood, top of the key. Caston Off to Dawson Stacy. Stacy, nope, nothing underneath. Bounce pass to Carney. Carney over to Smith. Smith on the right side. And we're going to have a foul on number 31, Finn. And that will be the 5th team foul on the Eagles. So, save the offensive foul. The Hawks should be shooting the rest of the quarter. The final 2:25. Hey, if the Hawks hit their free throws, it's a good thing. If they don't, it works in Eldorado's favor. So, not a bad option there to go ahead and foul and send the Hawks to the line. Smith with his first one is good. Number 50 checking into the game for Eldorado, Grisham. Haven't seen him since the first quarter. I don't know if he went over and took a nap or what happened, but we haven't seen him for a long time. Smith with his second shot. It's no good. Rebound by Talkington. Talkington loses the handle. Gets it off to Tippett. Tippett slings it ahead to Grisham. Grisham trips, falls down, is called for a travel. I don't think he realized just how open he was. May have rolled his ankle a little bit. Now he's calling for someone to come get him. And they didn't send anybody to get him. Stacy will inbound the ball for Smith. Smith. Bounce pass up to Carney. Carney across the line. Carney driving. Nothing there. Bounce pass to Wood. Top of the key. Gives it to Smith. Smith pulls it out up top to Combs. Combs off to Wood. Wood to Carney. 1:56 to play. Carney to Wood. Wood looks to drive. Gives it to Smith. Smith over to Carney. Carney at the Eagle head. Over to Smith. Smith drives the right side. Down to Stacy. Stacy gives the ball to Carney. Carney, top of the key, is fouled by Finn. Carney's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. It'll be the 3rd foul coming up on Finn. The Hawks up by 10. And with an opportunity to extend it with the free throws. Number 34, Brendan Brown, will be checking back in for the Hawks. Probably checking in for Wood. I think Wood is standing there waiting to go out. First shot from Jackson Carney. It's up and good. Brendan checks in. He checks in for Aiden Combs. Aiden with some good work in there. He goes to the bench. Coach McGuire navigating the foul situation and doing a good job. Carney, second shot up and good. Eagles inbound it. Talkington with it. He's going to drive it up court. He looked to sling it ahead, but nothing happened there. I think Stacy had him baited. Ball to Reiling. Reiling pulls back for a 3. No good. Rebound. I believe that's Talkington underneath. He's going to be fouled by Smith. He's going to go to the line and shoot a pair. First team foul of the quarter on the Hawks. And for Smith, it'll be his 3rd of the game. Talkington shooting 2. With about 83 seconds left to play. His first shot is up and good. Talkington's second shot, also good. And it's back to a 10-point game. Smith with the ball. Smith is fouled immediately by Bolds, and everybody will take the leisurely walk down to this end of the floor for Smith to shoot a pair of free throws. So we might have a free throw shooting contest here for the next minute and 20 seconds. Talon Smith at the line. Talon with 10 points so far on the night. First shot up. It's good. Almost shorted him one there. Got a new Eagle player checking in, number 33, Oglesby is checking in for 32, Bolds. They're going to do the offense-defense thing with Oglesby and Bowles, it looks like. Second shot from Smith is good, up and good. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach McGuire says, hey, I got an idea. Let's talk about this. 1:21 to play in the game. So about 30 seconds to play. The timeout was changed to a full timeout instead of a 30-second. The Hawks up 12. And Eldorado will be inbounding the ball underneath the Hawk basket, so they're going to have to go the length of the floor. For the Hawks, they're going to be sending back out Carney, Smith, Wood, Brown, and Stacy. And I'm sure Eldorado will be looking for quick offense, so they're going to look to push the ball up the floor and probably look for threes. With just, with 81 seconds to play in the ball game. And Gallatin will pull the pressure back and not going to force the issue to try to get cheap fouls. Number 43 gets the ball back to Bowles. Bowles brings it up into the front court. Works the ball on the right side, nothing doing. Pulls back, shoots the three. Nice shot by Bowles, no good. Brown rebounds. Gives it to Smith. And Eldorado just kind of pulls back into the half-court set. Going to see if they're going to be aggressive with the fouls or not. Or if they're just going to kind of let things play out. Wood over to Smith. We're going to have a foul reaching in. Couldn't tell if that was Talkington or Bowles. And they say that was Bowles was the offending party. As we have a crowd congregating behind us here. Caston Wood going to the line. He's going to shoot a pair. Wood's first shot is up and good. Number 41, Wyatt Goebel, checks in for Dawson Stacy. Good game for Dawson Stacy. He gave him good, solid minutes out there tonight. Did a great job. Caston's second shot is up, and it is no good. Long rebound. Talon Smith somehow comes out with it, and he'll pull it out and try to run a little clock. Carney over to Wood. Wood, 47 seconds. Back up top to Smith. Smith works to the right side. Hawks content to let the clock run out. Carney with the ball up top. He's looking for help. Ball's tapped around, knocked loose. Eldorado with a steal up front to Bowles. Bowles lays it in. Again, and the Hawks in no hurry. 27 seconds to play. Smith with the ball. Loses the handle. Gets it to Carney. Carney over to Smith. Now the 10-second rule is coming into play. Timeout, Gallatin County. 18 seconds to play. Just saving the possession. Good call there by Coach McGuire. And apparently all we have left in this game are full timeouts. I hear the band tuning up over on the far side. Gallatin will inbound at the half-court marker. Talon Smith to trigger it in. 18 seconds, just a shade over to play. Talon gets it into Carney. Carney gets it to Wood. Wood across the timeline. Down to Brown in the corner. Brown working against pressure to Smith. Smith with 7 seconds, drives to the middle, out to Goebel, out to Carney, over to Wood, and that'll be the ball game. As the Gallatin County Hawks JV come away with an 11-point victory. They moved to 4-1 on the season. Nicely played by the Hawk JV squad. And a good job of navigating the situation that he had to navigate by Coach McGuire. He had a foul situation that was a bit of an issue in the first half. He was able to work through that, and good job by the Hawks. Quick check of the scoring for the Hawks. Unofficial scoring, Talon Smith led the team with 11. Jackson Carney also with 11. Caston Wood with 6. Brendan Brown had 5. 3 points for Aiden Combs, and 2 points apiece for Wyatt Goebel, Max Brockett, and Dawson Stacy. Dawson came in and gave them really good minutes in that game, playing in a situation where they needed some help. Unofficially also messed up Talon Smith, 12 points. 12 points to lead the team tonight in scoring the JV game. Good job by the Hawks. Good job by Coach McGuire. And we're going to step away. We've got they say we got about 15 minutes before we're going to get things going once the teams get on the floor for the varsity contest. Of course, we are at Eldorado Duff Kingston Gymnasium. And we're just going to let you have a look at the sights and sounds. And when there are some sounds, we're going to turn that on. So we'll be back with you in a minute.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Wenzel Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud mats, cribbing, and pinboards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail, welding, gas, and supply needs, metal sales, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcast and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
All right, we're back here on the air. Eldorado High School, Duff Kingston Gymnasium, getting ready for the varsity contest between the Hawks and the Eagles. The JV game just ended a few moments ago with the Hawks getting a victory over the Eagles by 11. I'm going to talk about this one a little bit. The Hawks and the Eagles both come into this game with very similar records. Gallatin County comes in 2-7. Eldorado is 2-5. Eldorado is in last place right now in the Western Division of the Black Diamond with an 0-1 record, or 0-2 record, I'm sorry. And the Hawks are tied for first in the GEC with a 1-0 record. Eldorado has victories over Pope County and Carrier Mills. One of those was in a tournament at Vienna with Carrier Mills, and the other was a regular season game with Pope County. The Hawks have 2 victories, one over Wayne City in the Hamilton County tournament, and they also have a regular season win, conference win, over the Crab Orchard Trojans. That happened a week ago tonight. So 2 similar records, 2 teams that are evenly matched, I would say, with the records as far as that goes. Just a word of things that are coming up for the Hawks. Like we said, next week the Eldorado Holiday Tournament will be getting underway, and the Hawks will play on Thursday, December 26th at 8:30 p.m. and they will play the Vienna Eagles. Vienna, a strong club out of the Black Diamond Conference. The Hawks will play them, and depending on what happens in that game, if it's a win, they will play the next day on the 27th at 8:30 that evening, and they will get the winner of Eldorado Carmi. If they do not beat Vienna, they will play at 11:30 on the 27th against the loser of the same Eldorado Carmi game. So, a lot of stuff coming your way. We will refresh you of that before we sign off here. But the Hawks looking to build on this, get a win, and jump into the holiday tournament. It looks like they're going to be playing at least their next 3 games of the season on this floor. Let's check out the cheerleaders as they say their welcome cheer. Well, we're going to step away for this moment. We're having another audio issue. My apologies to the cheerleaders. I was busy giving that information and failed to realize what was going on the floor. So great court awareness by me. I've only been around basketball games for, I don't know, almost 50 years. So that was my faux pas. We got about a minute and a half before the start of this one. We'll have the lineups and the national anthem coming up. So we're going to step away for just a moment, get ourselves a drink of water, and get ourselves ready to go for the start of the varsity contest between the Hawks and the Eagles. Back here at Duff Kingston, just getting ready to get started. They're going to be starting with the national anthem in just a few moments, and then we'll have the starting lineup. So we're going to let you enjoy the anthem, I'm sure being played by the alumni band.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise, face the flag as it lowers in mid-court. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Honored veterans, active military, you may salute the flag. Performing the national anthem this evening, Eldorado Band under the direction of Mr. Isaac Murray. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
And a great job there by the Eldorado Alumni Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please remain standing for a moment of silence to honor someone very important to both Gallatin County and Eldorado. Recently, Dr. Carol Ray Phelps passed after an illness, and he was a valuable member as an educator and principal to Eldorado and superintendent to Gallatin County. Friend to all, and the official mayor of Dewey Road. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, a moment of silence. Thank you.
Great moment there.
And welcome to
Great moment there by Eldorado,
tonight, your Eldorado
honoring Dr. Carol Phelps, who recently passed away. Dr. Phelps was, if you didn't know him, I'm shocked. He was a great man, and just loved having conversations with him. Hey, we're getting ready for the starting lineup.
The visiting Gallatin County Hawks. And a guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Elliot Glover. And guard, a 6-foot junior, number 24, Jordan Montgomery. And forward, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Grant Jackson. And forward, a 5'11" senior, number 33, Thacker Fromm. At center, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Logan Brandon. Gallatin County's head coach is Matt Lawler, is assisted by Zach McGuire, Karen Fillingham, and Seth Ramsey.
Ready? We're back! We're better! We have no fear! Nothing can stop us! This is our year! The Hawks are here! In blue, orange, and white! We can't be defeated, so prepare for a fight! Better than the rest! We're better than the rest! We are BC!
Gallatin County cheerleaders with their cheer to get us going here. For the Hawks, starting lineup tonight: Grant Jackson, Logan Brennan, Thacker Fromm, Elliot Glover, and Jordan Montgomery.
And guard, a 5'8" senior, number 21, Jake Phelps. And guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Grayson Stafford. And guard, a 6'2 junior, number 33, Grayson Grappler.
As Eldorado starters are being announced.
And forward,
Number 21, Phelps. Number 11, Stafford.
Jordan
Number 33,
Jones.
Grappler.
And then forward,
Number 5,
6
Jones.
junior, number 25, Maddox Rash.
And Rash will
And
complete the
coach for the
starting
Eagles,
lineup.
Wes McCoy. He's assisted by Josh Meade, Billy Tippett, Stuart Stanley, and Doug Rash.
And the head coach of the Eagles is Wes
Mr.
McCoy.
Howard Mann.
Wes McCoy, the head coach of the Eagles, is, many of you know, well documented last year at the holiday tournament, the unfortunate situation of Hamilton County. And in the result, Eldorado had to make a change in the coaching staff. Mr. Rod Wallace finished out the season, and the Eagles have gone to Mr. McCoy this year. I believe he is a returning coach that has coached here previously in previous years. So this is his first year as the head coach of the Eagles, and coach for the coach for the Hawks in his first year as the head high school boys coach. Matt Lawler, longtime high school assistant, head coach of the girls, head coach of junior high, has had success at all levels, and finding the footing for the high school team. Getting ready to jump center here. Logan Brannon will jump against number 25, Rash. And the ball is tipped and controlled by the Hawks. Grant Jackson brings it into the front court. Grant Jackson, Jordan Montgomery, Thacker Fromm, Logan Brannon, and Elliot Glover. Grant works to the baseline. He is fouled by number 5, Jones, and that'll be his first and the team first for Eldorado. Chris Mosier called the infraction. Jordan Montgomery will inbound underneath the goal. Jordan whips it in to Brannon. Brannon up top near the timeline. The Hawks reset their offense and they're ready to roll. Logan drives to the goal, puts one up and scores. Logan Brannon, the first bucket of the ball game. And the Hawks, or the Eagles will bring it up court. Number 21, Phelps over to Grappler. Grappler into Rash, over to Stafford. Long shot by Grappler, no good. Rebound the Hawks. Jackson up court to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to be whistled for the charge. He dropped the shoulder, and that'll get you every time. So Jordan Montgomery picks up his first. With the player control foul. And the Eagles will bring it up court. Phelps with the ball. Over to Stafford. Back to Phelps, over to Grappler. Phelps over to Stafford. Stafford to Grappler. Back to Stafford in the lane. His shot up and good. And the Eagles answer back, and it's a tie game. Logan Brannon will control the offense coming into the front court. Logan, top of the key. Guarded by Jones. Logan drives the lane, puts up the jumper, off the board and good. Logan Brannon off to a good start. And with 6:20 to play, the Eagles bring it up court, trailing by 2. Grappler with the ball. Grappler is fouled up top by Jordan Montgomery. He picks up his second one quick. And Alex Sauls will check into the game.
24, Jordan Montgomery, his second, team second. Checking in for Gallatin County. 11.
Alex took a bad spill last week in the game against Crab. Alex cleared and ready to play. Ball inbounded underneath to Jones. No good. Last touch by Jones. It'll be Gallatin County basketball in their own goal. Hey, at least take advantage of this opportunity, fellas. Got the turnover. Grant Jackson will bring it up. Coach Lawler yelling the instructions. Jackson across the line, directing traffic. Grant wanting to work one-on-one. Drives, jump shot from the baseline, up and good. Grant Jackson, a little up and under, and the Eagles back down the court. Phelps for three. No good. Rebound, Logan Brannon. Brannon off to Jackson. Jackson across the line, up to Elliot Glover. Glover thought about driving, back out to Jackson. Jackson up top to Brannon for three. Partially hit. No good. Rebound, Alex Sauls. He goes up. No good. Brannon tips it up and in. Good work on the board by the Hawks. And a quick timeout by the Eagles. Quick 30-second timeout. Nice work on the board there by Brannon. And the Hawks have a 6-point lead with 5:25 to play.
We have last call. We still have Eldorado Holiday Tournament passes on sale for $40. They're good for all 9 sessions of the EHT. Great stocking stuffers and last minute gifts. You can still pick those up while the main ticket window is open. You can also get them in Eldorado High School office before 1 o'clock Friday.
All right, Gallatin County off to a good start. Just need to keep this thing going for another 4 quarters and we'll be in good shape. Ball inbounded. Phelps will bring it up across the line. Phelps is a talented player. Slings it over to number 11. That is Stafford. Stafford to Phelps. Over to Grathler. Back to Stafford. Stafford looking underneath. Nothing there. Back up top to Grathler. Grathler inside, knocked away, stolen away. Logan Brannon picks it up. And he will bring the ball up across the timeline into the front court for the Hawks. Logan Brannon, top of the key. Drives to his right. Nobody there. Nice shot by Logan. Nope, didn't fall. Rebound, Eagles. They will push it up court. Can't tell who that is just yet. That's Grathler. Grathler up top to Jones. Jones over to Rash. Rash in the corner to Phelps for three. No good. Long board. Tipped around. Alex Sauls comes down with it. Up quick to Thacker Fromm. The ball is kicked loose. And it's going to be last touch off of Thacker. And it'll be Eldorado basketball. 4:37 to play, first quarter. The Eagles will bring it up. Grathler handles the ball into the front court. Grathler into Rash. Rash fights his way free, but it's going to be a foul whistled on Grant Jackson. No, I'm sorry. Logan Brannon whistled for that foul. The fouls just seem to find Logan sometimes. Ball inbounded underneath by Phelps. Out to Grathler. Up top to Stafford. He drives, pulls up with a jumper. No good. Rebound fought for. Shot put up by Rash, and it's good.
Rash.
And Eldorado cuts the lead in half. Grant Jackson, top of the key. Looking for a screen. Now he's going to drive right. Looking for the baseline. Pulls back. Jumper. No good. Rims off. Number 5, Jones with the rebound. Gets it up to Grathler. Grathler pushing it across the line. Pulls up. Nothing there. Slings it across to Jones. Underneath to Phelps. Back up top to Grathler for three. And it is no good. Rebound fought for Phelps, I think, is on the far, not Stafford, I'm sorry, on the far side. Got it. We're going to have a foul on number 20, Logan Brannon. And that will be his second and the team's fourth. And Logan just seems to have those fouls find him. Max Brockett getting up, getting ready to check into the game. First shot is up and good by Stafford.
Checking in for Gallatin County, 40, Max Brockett.
3:40 to play. First quarter just getting started. Pull up a chair. Second shot is up. No good. Long rebound, Alex Sauls. Sauls to Jackson. And the Hawks are in business coming across the line. Jackson over to Sauls. Sauls, top of the key. Slings it underneath. It is stolen away by the Eagles. Grathler with the ball. He is driving. Pulls up the three-point line. Throws it underneath. Stafford can't handle it. Steps out of bounds. Gallatin County basketball. Unforced error. Hawks take over on the turnover. Jackson again brings it across the line. Jackson looks to drive to the middle. And we're going to have a foul on number 25, Rash, as he is guarding Jackson. That'll be his first, team second. And Gallatin will inbound underneath their own goal. Jackson to trigger it in. He gets it into Glover. Glover thought about the three, gets it to Jackson on the baseline. The Thacker for three. No good, rims off. Grappler way ahead to Stafford. He runs it down on the line, gets it up to Phelps. Phelps out top to Jones. Jones over to Grappler for three. No good, but we're going to be fouled on a three. Alex Sauls got him. And Eldorado is going to go to the line with a chance to tie this one up.
Sauls, his first, team fifth. To the line for the Eagles, shooting 3-33, Drayson Grappler.
First shot from Grappler is up and good. Gallatin getting themselves in a little bit of a foul issue here. Logan's already on the bench with two, so is Jordan Montgomery. Second shot from Grappler. It's good. Eldorado taking advantage of the opportunities that's been given to them. And the third shot from Grappler. Up and good. And the Hawks inbound it, and now we are tied with 3 minutes to play, first quarter. Well, we said it might be an evenly matched ball game. Both teams with similar records. Grant Jackson with the ball, top of the key, up top to Elliott Glover. Thought about it, didn't take it. He will drive. Gets caught, lays one up. Elliott Glover, the magic man, somehow he finds the hole. Eagles bring it up across the timeline. Stafford is fouled quickly by Grant Jackson. The Hawks picking up a lot of unnecessary fouls in this quarter.
Elliott Glover is first.
And Eldorado will go to the line. They're going to shoot the rest of the quarter. Elliott Glover, that shot that he put up and got in there. Elliott always seems to be able to get one up and in like that. He's got a magic touch like that. Stafford at the line, his first shot is no good. Coach Lawler out talking to Mr. Mosier. They're discussing dinner plans after the game. Second shot is up, and it's good. And the Hawks lead by one. Grant Jackson slings it up court to Elliott Glover. Back to Jackson. Jackson thought about the long three, didn't take it. Now he pulls the ball up to the top of the floor, standing on the eagle beak. Jackson looking to work to the right side, now goes left. Free throw line. Gets it off the Thacker from. Fakes the three, drives in, has it knocked away. It's loose, out of bounds. Last touch, Eldorado. The Hawks will inbound from the baseline corner. Grant Jackson to trigger it in, 2:16 to play. Grant gets it into Glover. Thought about the three. Thacker from his three. No good. Short off the front side of the rim, and a quick foul whistled on Max Brockett. And Eldorado will come down to shoot free throws as Max picks up his first foul. And team foul, well, it doesn't matter. They don't have them on the board. I believe it's about the 8th team foul on the Hawks.
Rash to the line for the Eagles.
Coach Lawler now talking to Mr. Mosier, canceling those dinner plans. So Rash at the line will be shooting a pair. His first shot, no good. So Eldorado has a chance to tie it up here. And the Hawks get a chance to take a breath and maybe reset and get back down to the other end and score. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Eldorado. Rebound shot put up no good. Rash with the board. He puts it up and he scores. Good work on the board by Eldorado. And they got themselves a bucket out of that. Jackson now into the front court. He pulls up with a three. It's no good. Jackson, long rebound. After it was tapped by Sauls. He goes over a screen, tries the baseline, nothing there. Oh, good pass into Sauls. Little turnaround left-hander, Alex Sauls. The Hawks back on top as Eldorado pushes on the floor. Rash up top to Grappler. Grappler over to Phelps. Phelps in the corner to Stafford. Stafford tries to drive. He's cut off. Back up top. Up to Grappler, top of the key. He drives to the right side, middle of the lane. Gets out to Phelps for three. And that is exactly what Eldorado wants to do. Get Phelps going. And the Hawks now down 2. Grant Jackson pulls up, jump shot about 12 feet. No good. Long rebound. Max Brockett has it knocked away. It's loose. Alex Sauls comes out somehow. Alex sticks it back in. Nice work in there by Alex. Eldorado now will bring the ball up across the timeline. Phelps handling the ball. Works to the right side. Over to, I believe that's Grappler. Grappler over to Stafford. Stafford over to Phelps. Phelps over a screen. Just off past the free throw line. Jump shot up and good. We can't let Phelps get hot. He can put a lot of points up in a hurry. And saying that, I think Phelps is probably the leading scorer for the Eagles. Long shot there by Elliott Glover. Shot that one from the popcorn stand, and it's good for 3. Eldorado brings it back down across the timeline, and Phelps will hold it up top. He's directing traffic with 10 seconds to play. Grappler off to Rash. Rash over to Stafford. Phelps, I'm sorry. Drives, shoots, and scores at the buzzer. We said we can't let Phelps get going, and Phelps is getting going. So. Good job by the Lady Hawk cheerleaders. Odyssey Costain, McKenna Brazier, Whitley Branson, Olivia Moore, Callie Jester, Jaden McCracken, Ava Wood, Taylor Bosaw, and Campbell Cruzen on the floor tonight for the Lady Hawks. Oh, and Ava.
Eldorado with the possession arrow beginning the second period.
Eldorado with the ball to trigger it in. They got it going before I realized what was going on. Phelps with the ball, top of the key. Off to number 34, new player in the game, Cox. Cox over to Grappler. Grappler up top to number 25, that's Rash. Rash over to Phelps. Jump shot by Phelps, and he is hotter than a $2 pistol right now. Gonna have to do something about that. I believe Phelps has been injured. I think this is maybe one of his first games back. Grant Jackson off to Glover. Glover, miscommunication there. He thought Carney was going to stay out. Carney thought he was going to cut. Eldorado takes over. 7:22 to play in the half with a 3-point lead. Grappler directing traffic on the far side. Slings it up top to number 5. That's Jones over to Phelps. Here goes Phelps. He's looking for Jones underneath on the backdoor cut. Nicely done by the Eagles. And they are up 5. Grant Jackson brings it in the front court. Free throw line, nothing doing. Gives it up to Elliott Glover. Elliott thought about it, didn't take it. Now he drives. He's going to drive the lane. Loses the handle, knocked away, picked up by Rash. Rash for Eldorado, drives it up court. He's going to try to take it all the way. Drives in, and Max Brockett is called for the block, trying to take the charge.
Foul 40, Max Brockett, his second, team first of the period.
Max's second foul. Logan Brandon checking in for Elliott Glover.
Logan Brandon.
6:40 to play, 5-point lead for Eldorado as they inbound under their own goal. Phelps gets it into Grappler. Grappler to Phelps in the corner for three. That guy is on fire right now. Jake Phelps is just lighting it up. Grant Jackson over to Alex Sauls, down to Jackson Carney, who's checked into the game. Grant Jackson directing traffic. Hawks need a bucket. He drives. He's fouled on the ground. Number 34. That is, I believe that's Cox. And that'll be his first. That'll be the team first for Eldorado in this quarter. Number 11, Stafford, checking in for Cox. Grant Jackson gets it into Sauls. Sauls over to Brandon. Brandon drives the middle, lays it up with the left hand and scores. Hawks needed that bucket. Eldorado now pushing it back up court. Gets it up to Grappler. Drives the baseline. Up, no good. Rebound. I believe it's Grant Jackson. He is fouled by Grappler. And it will be the second team foul on Eldorado.
Eldorado foul 33.
First team foul on Grappler.
His first, team second.
And the Hawks will inbound on their own goal and try to cut this lead down just a little more. Logan Brandon will bring it up court. Logan looking to drive. Spin move to the middle of the lane. His shot, no good. He is fouled as he went up. I believe it's going to be on number 5. Nope, number 33.
Eagles foul 33.
The Grappler, that'll be his second. Team third. And Logan will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Line for Gallatin County, 20. Logan Brandon.
His shot, no good. Logan's second shot. Up and good. Hawks cut it to 5. Eldorado gets it in. Jake Phelps quickly up court to Grappler. Grappler over to Phelps. Phelps over to Stafford. Stafford works the left-hand side. Missed a player underneath. Now he goes back to him. That's Rash. Rash drives. Goes up. Draws a... No, he's called for a walk. Thought he drew a foul on Max Brockett, but he was whistled for the traveling violation. And the Hawks will inbound with 5:34 to go in the half. Alex Sauls gives it to Carney. Carney will bring it up across the timeline. And let's see what the Hawks are going to do. Carney goes over the screen. He's looking for Jackson. Jackson, top of the key, nothing. Now he pulls up, shoots the three. No good. Long rebound. Eldorado with it. Grappler. Grappler drives across. I'm sorry, Stafford over to Grappler, who drives the baseline. His shot up and good.
Grappler.
And Gallatin back on the other end. Gets it to Alex Sauls on the baseline. Left-hander, no good. Rebound by Jones. Jones up to Stafford. Stafford, he drives. His shot, no good. This is turning into a racehorse game.
Gallatin County foul 11. Alex Sauls, his second, team.
Alex Sauls is whistled for his second foul.
For the Eagles, shooting 2-11.
And Stafford will go to the line to shoot a pair. His first shot is up and good. So Gallatin County's got themselves in a bit of foul issue. Jordan Montgomery checking back in. He has 2 fouls. He picked those 2 up with about a minute into the ball game. Long rebound, and Eldorado runs it down. Stafford up top to Phelps. Phelps slings it across to Grappler. Grappler throws it underneath the Stafford on. He caught him back door. Nobody was looking. And right now, Eldorado doing a good job executing the backdoor offense. That's about their third bucket that way. Grant Jackson now will bring it up to the three-point line. He will drive out to Jackson Carney. Out Jackson on the baseline. We've got a whistle, and we've got a 3 seconds in the lane violation on Max Brockett.
Back for the Hawks, 24.
Jordan Montgomery checking in for Max. And 4:25 to play. The Hawks are in a 10-point hole. Not where they want to be. Phelps over to Grappler. Grappler to Stafford. Stafford to Grappler. Into Rash. He will drive. Power move to the goal. Up and in. And right now, Eldorado doing whatever they want to do on offense. Grant Jackson brings it in the front court. Hawks again needing a bucket. Grant fadeaway jumper. It's good. Cuts the lead back to 10. Hawks need to stop now. Eldorado up top. Grappler over to Stafford. Underneath to Jones. He is fouled. I think they're going to call it on number 10. That would be Jackson Carney. That would be Jackson's first and the team third.
To the line for the Eagles, 5, Jordan Jones.
Jones at the line. His shot up and good. Hawks playing on their heels right now. Just kind of, especially on the defensive end, just not really generating much. Back to Fromm, checking in for Alex Sauls. Of course, Alex coming off the injury. Going to give him a break for a minute. Good minutes out there by Alex right now. Second shot for Jones. It's up. It's no good. Rebound, Thacker Fromm. Jackson Carney will bring it up. Gives it to Grant Jackson to bring it up. 3:45 to play in the half. Hawks need a basket. Grant Jackson working against two people. 3-point line. Thought about moving. Now he's going to drive. Spins out to Logan Brandon. Logan pulls up for the three. No good. Rebound fought for. Eldorado tips it out and gets the rebound. Stafford pushes it up ahead. Up to Rash. Over to Grappler. In the corners Phelps. And that is a three. I now think he could kick one in the goal right now. Jackson comes down. He fires a three. He drills the three. Gets it right back. The Hawks still down 11. Need a stand. Grappler with the ball. Over to Jones. Just inside the 3-point line. It draws nothing but back line. That ball's an air ball. A couple of Hawks checking in. Talon Smith checking in for Jordan Montgomery. And the Hawks looking for some offense here. Down 11. Grant Jackson into the front court. On the right side, looking to isolate. Starts to drive, pushed back up to the 3-point line to Brandon. Brandon thought about it, now he's going to drive. Out to Jackson for three. No good. Rebound, Talon Smith. Good work on the boards by Talon. And the Hawks are back in single digits, back to 9. Want to cut this thing back to at least 5 or below before halftime, I would think. Stafford with the ball for the Eagles. They are looking for Phelps, and why not? Jones with the ball over to Rash. Rash gives it off to Grappler. Grappler pulls it out. Eagles content to set this up and get what they want. Off to Phelps. Phelps fakes it, drives, dishes underneath. Just out of the reach of Rash, out of bounds. And the Hawks will take over with 1:53 to play. Hawks are down by 9. This would be a good opportunity to cut it a little further, get a little closer. Grant Jackson brings it up. Grant works to the right. Nothing there. Now he's in the corner. Up top to Thacker Fromm. Thacker drives to the left side. Nothing there. Talon Smith back up top of the key. Over to Jackson. Jackson pulls up, shoots the three. No good from here. Rebound Eldorado. Phelps with the rebound. He will drive it up the other side. Goes to the middle of the floor. Now to the left-hand side of the floor. Back up top to Stafford. One-hander in the lane. No good. Air ball. Jackson. And we have a foul on an Eldorado player as Jackson started to come out. It'll be the 4th team foul. So still no shooting penalty.
Eldorado foul 5, Jordan Jones, his second team 4.
Jones picks up his second for Eldorado. And the Hawks will bring it up across the timeline. Grant Jackson, Talon Smith bringing it up slowly. Logan Brandon, top of the key. Logan looking to move, looking to drive, has it slapped away. Thacker Fromm over to Talon for three. No good. Long rebound. Logan Brandon runs it down in the corner. Pass is knocked away and stolen away, and a foul on Grant Jackson as he was trying to reach in and get the steal.
Hawks foul is on 1. Talon Smith is third. Team 4th. Back in for the Eagles, 34, Ryan Cox.
4th team foul on Gallatin, so both teams on the next foul, as long as it's not a offensive foul, will result in free throws. 50 seconds to play in the half. Hawks down 9. Stafford with the ball. Up top to Cox. Cox over to Graffler. Graffler up top to Rash. Rash over to Graffler. Here comes Cox in the middle. Nothing there. Looking for Phelps. I'm sorry, for Stafford. Phelps over in the corner, just gating his time, getting ready to knock down another three. Rash with the ball. Now they give it to Phelps. 22 seconds to go. They're working to that side. Here comes Stafford. Drives the middle. One-hander up. No good. We're going to have a foul. Looks like it'll be whistled against probably Logan Brannon. Nope. Jackson Kearney. He picks up his second. Stafford will go to the line and shoot 2. So they have 18 seconds to play in the half.
To the line for the Eagles, 11, Grayson Stafford.
So the Hawks need him to miss a couple free throws here and go down and score before this half's over. However, he's not accommodating. He hits the first. Eldorado has a player ready to check in for the shooter, Oglesby. Second shot's up and good, and he will check in for Stafford.
Checking in for the Eagles, 14.
And Eldorado with an 11-point lead, and they're going to employ some full-court man-to-man pressure. Ball inbounded to From. 16 seconds in the half. Across the timeline. Oh, missed the handoff to Grant. Slings it underneath to Talon Smith. Talon is going to be whistled for the travel. He was trying to pull back and shoot the turnaround jumper. 4 seconds to go. Alex Sauls checking in for Logan Brannon. 4.8 seconds. Ball inbounded. Grappler to Phelps. Phelps from the Eagles' beak, and he is fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot 3.
Hawks foul is on 1. Talon Smith his second.
Talon Smith with the foul.
Phelps to the line.
His second foul.
Shooting 3.
Jake Phelps shooting 3, and as hot as he's been, you might as well just put the 3 on the board. There's 1. There's 2. And there's the third one. Ball inbounded. Grant Jackson, three-quarter court. No good. Ball goes into the stand, hits a fan. And at the half, Gallatin County down by 14 to Eldorado. A great second quarter for the Eagles. Jake Phelps just caught fire, and that was the story of the second quarter. So, time to make some adjustments at halftime, and hopefully have a much better second half. So, we'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Welcome to the Hawks halftime show. I'm back in the gym during study hall with these boys who are shooting free throws, kind of. So we're going to ask them a question. Gage McGee, senior. Gage, what's on your Christmas list?
I don't know anything basketball.
All right. Jordan Montgomery, junior. What's on your Christmas list?
Some Kobe reverse green.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know what that is. Are they green?
They're red.
That doesn't make any sense. Dawson Stacy, junior. Dawson, what is on your Christmas list?
An L5P Bearmax on 26x16s.
Good luck. Elliot Page, freshman. What is on your Christmas list?
A new basketball.
Okay. Thacker Fromm, senior. Thacker, what is on your Christmas list?
For Elliot to break up with my sister.
Grant Jackson, senior. Grant, what is on your Christmas list?
Some jug decoys.
All right. Elliot Glover, senior.
Here we go.
Elliot, what is on your Christmas list?
A brand new laptop.
For college?
Yes.
All right. Kaysen Steele, freshman. Kaysen, what is on your Christmas list?
Some new hoodies.
All right, easy enough. Jaden Tucker, freshman. Jaden, what is on your Christmas list?
A new bed.
Why?
My bed's uncomfortable.
Okay. Aiden Combs, freshman. Aiden, what's on your Christmas list?
A new baseball glove.
What kind?
A Rawlings.
Is that the best one?
The best one that I could find that I liked.
Okay. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to thank the following businesses and individuals for their support of Hawk Athletics. Winslow Lumber Company in Junction, Illinois. Buyers of standing timber, builders of crane mats, mud bats, cribbing, and pin boards. Serving the oil, gas, coal, and solar energy sector for 29 years. Join New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Acord on Sundays for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and on Thursdays for Bible study at 6 p.m. Located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway at 18870 Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support the Hawks, Gallatin County schools, and our communities. Whether it's on the court or on the fields, our Hawks give it their all, and Banterra is committed to helping them soar. Visit Banterra Bank or one of their 25 locations across Southern Illinois for your banking needs, including personal and business products, plus specialty services like agribusiness lending and insurance. With any product or service provided, you'll find one commonality: exceptional personal service. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Extreme Welding and Machine Services Incorporated. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30. For all your retail welding, gas, and supply needs, metal cells, heavy equipment and hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Your one-stop shop for all your equipment repair needs. Kevin Edmonds Construction. Contact Kevin Edmonds for new homes, remodels, or any of your construction needs. Phone 618-559-4956.
Philosophy of Allegiance Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Allegiance, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Allegiance, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
John and Kathy Seeley. Steve and Candy Drone. Jeremy and Amy Knott. Terry and Anita Golden. Josh and Jackie Drone. Jeff and Bridget Jones. Thank you to all of the sponsors for our broadcasts and for supporting your Hawk Athletics.
Gymnasium, Eldorado High School. Of course, this is Dave Cruzen. I'm with you tonight. Been with you all night long. At the half, the Hawks, yeah, you can see it there. They're down 14 as we get ready to start the third quarter. I'm going to look at some stats here. Just as soon as I get the quarter changed on the scoreboard, just so we don't forget. So For the Hawks, they're being led in scoring right now by Logan Brannon with 9. Grant Jackson has 7. 5 points for Elliot Glover. 4 for Alex Sauls, and 2 points for Talon Smith. The Hawks, like I said, they got themselves in a bit of foul trouble. Sauls, Brannon, Montgomery, Carney, and Brockett all have 2 fouls apiece as we head toward this second quarter. Gallatin County had a good first quarter, good solid effort in the first quarter, but in that second quarter, Jake Phelps of Eldorado, who is leading all scorers of the game with 18, caught fire and just could not miss. It didn't matter if it was a 2, a 3, if he was kicking a field goal, shooting a hockey puck and a goal, it didn't matter. He was just finding a net. So we got about 2.5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. Of course, Gallatin County, as always, still not out of the locker room, but they will be out shortly. We're going to step away, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to start this second half. Just a quick reminder again, the Hawks, they're going to get used to Duff Kingston Gym playing at least their next 3 games here. Next week, December 26th, the Hawks will start play in the holiday tournament. 8:30 that night, they'll be playing Vienna. I believe Vienna was the 3rd seed in the tournament, so a good team out of Vienna. If the Hawks win, they play the next day, the 27th, at 8:30 that evening against the winner of Eldorado Carmi. And if they lose, they'll play the next day, the 27th, at 11:30 in the morning against the loser of the Eldorado Carmi game. So Gallatin County is going to be seeing a lot of Duff Kingston Gym in the next week or so. And, of course, this place will be filled to capacity, I'm sure, for that tournament. If you've not been here for that tournament, it is... well, it's one of the best tournaments in the area. We'll call it what it is. It is one of the best tournaments in the area. It's a great atmosphere, a lot of good teams, a lot of good players at the holiday tournament. So we are getting ready to start. Gallatin County will have the ball to start the second half. Hawks, Thacker Fromm, number 33, Grant Jackson, number 23, number 5, Elliot Glover, number 20, Logan Brannon, number 24, Jordan Montgomery on the floor for the Hawks to begin the second half. Jackson works to the left side. Now he spins to the baseline, and he is fouled by number 25. That's Rash. And on Rash, that will be his second foul, and the first team foul of this quarter. So the Hawks need to take advantage of those opportunities. Hey, let's get them in a little bit of foul trouble and let's go to the line. Grant says, hey, I was shooting. They say, no, sir, you weren't. So Hawks will inbound on the baseline. And the ball is thrown inbounds to Brandon. Brandon up and in. He found Logan Brandon in the seam there, and Brandon scores. Stafford now with the ball on the Eldorado side of the floor. Stafford off to Phelps. Phelps looking around for someone to get it to. He's out near the timeline. Bounce pass to Rash. Rash working against Brandon. Bounces off of him, jumper in the lane, no good. Brandon with a rebound, and we're going to have a foul coming against Jones of Eldorado. That'll be his third and the team's second foul. So as far as the foul thing goes, the Hawks are starting off on the good end of it right now. Cox will check in for Rash.
34, Ryan Cox.
And Grant Jackson will bring it up across the timeline. And the Hawks looking to cut into the lead a little further. Grant, top of the key, looking for a seam. Over on the left side, nothing there. Up top to Elliott Glover. Elliott thought about the three and didn't. Out to Thacker from, over to Grant Jackson. Jackson up top, moving on the left-hand side, toward the middle of the lane, jumper. No good, long rebound. Eldorado up with it, swings it ahead. Cox slipped past to Jones, and Jones was not ready for it. He is called for a travel. He was trying to catch it, spin, shoot, make a move all at once, and the only thing he did was cheat. So he's called for the travel. Grant Jackson now, up in the front court to the left-hand side. Back up top to Elliott Glover. Glover guarded closely from behind, didn't see it, but he was. Off to Logan Brandon. Brandon to the baseline. And we're going to have a foul whistled against number 5, Jones, and that will be his third.
Eagles foul 5. Jordan Jones, his third, team third.
And the third team foul on the Eagles, and we've got a whistle here and a 30-second timeout from Eldorado, and we're going to flip it over and check out the cheerleaders as they pump up the crowd. I was talking about the cheerleaders earlier. I neglected to mention the last cheerleader out there, Ava Wright. I got cut off as we were back into play real quick, so just wanted to make sure I got Ava's name in there. Grant Jackson throws it in to Logan Brandon. Logan drives the baseline, pulls up with a jumper. No good. Rebound, Eldorado. Long rebound. They get it to Stafford. Stafford off to Grappler. Grappler into the front court. He looks to drive. Drives the lane. Jordan Montgomery tries to cut him off. He's called for the block. It's going to be the third foul on Jordan and the first team foul of the quarter on Gallatin.
Gallatin County's 24, Jordan Montgomery.
6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Phelps to inbound. Bounce pass to the middle of the lane. It's knocked loose. Grant Jackson with the ball. He's going to drive. He runs through a blocker. He was on his way to the end zone. And it's going to be a foul on, I believe it was Cox.
Eagles foul, 34, Ron Cox.
And that'll be his third. And for the Eagles, number 25, Rash, checking back in.
Fourth. Returning for the Eagles, 25, Maddox Rash.
For number 14, Oglesby, who had checked in. That got by me. My apologies. Thacker Fromm into Grant Jackson. Jackson into the front court. Off to Logan Brandon, top of the key. Logan letting the offense run. He's going to work on the right side. Tries to spin, loses the handle. His last touch is going to be off of Logan. The Eldorado basketball. 6:15 to play. The Hawks down by 12. Grappler with the ball. Over to Stafford. Stafford underneath the Rash. Rash working against Thacker Fromm. Ball's knocked loose. Picked up by, it's loose. I don't know where it's going. Can't see. Eldorado is going to get a timeout out of it. I could not tell what was going on in the corner. 30-second timeout for the Eagles. Gallatin County off to a good advantage with the foul situation as Eldorado with 4 team fouls. Gallatin with just 1 so far. My apologies. Got a full timeout instead of a 30. And both teams are ready to play, so they cut the full timeout short. And we're just letting the clock run down now. And 5:57 to play. Eldorado to inbound in front of their own bench. Jake Phelps to inbound. Referees thought that was a better spot to inbound, so they give him the ball there. And into Grathler. Grathler going to work to the middle of the floor. Over to Cox, over to Stafford. Stafford on the left-hand side. Working against Grant Jackson. Drives, kicks it off to Cox. How about a 10-footer? No good. Up to the end. Thought it was going to rim off. But it went in. Logan Branham with the ball. He brings it up court. He loses the handle. A little bit out of control on that one. Here come the Eagles. They're out of control as well. Rash off to Grappler. Grappler in the corner. Stafford drives the baseline. His shot is swatted into the front row. And number 11, Alex Sauls, check again for Jordan Montgomery. Hawks back down by 14. They're going to have to start chipping away at this thing. You'd like to have it down under 10 by the end of this quarter, for sure. Stafford over on the right side for Eldorado drives the baseline, kicks it all the way across to Grappler. Grappler working on the right side. Phelps cuts through the baseline. Grappler gets Rash. Rash going to drive, goes up, misses the shot. We're going to have a foul whistled away from the ball on number 11 from Eldorado.
Eldorado foul on 11. Grayson Stafford, his first.
It'll be Stafford's first foul. It's the team fifth foul. Or are they going to be... Yeah, they will. They're going to let them shoot. So for the next almost 5 minutes, Gallatin will be shooting free throws when they are when they're fouled. Yeah, we got some confusion on the foul. Gallatin wants Grant Jackson to shoot. It looks like Eldorado wants someone else. And now the referees are going to confer and see who the offended party is. I think they're wanting someone other than Grant, and I actually think that there was somebody else. They're going to say it was Jackson that was the offended party, so he will be shooting. And Grant will shoot two. First shot is off the front of the rim, no good. These are those opportunities that Gallatin needs to cash in on. Grant's second shot. It's good. And the Hawks cut it to 13. And we got a full timeout from the Hawks. And
full timeout, Gallatin County.
we're going to get ready to go here. We Gallatin down by 13, third quarter, with about 4:53 to play in the third quarter. Gallatin down by 13. Like I said, ideally you would like to get this thing down to single digits by the end of this quarter. You'd really like to get it down to, 6 or 7 if you could. But that's going to take some work. But the Hawks are capable of doing that. They just got to put in that work. Pass the middle of the floor. Hawks trying a little man, a little full court pressure. Phelps into the front court. Up top to Stafford. Over the Rash, down to Cox. Back to Stafford. Middle of the lane. Jumper. No good. Rebound. Gallatin County. Alex Sauls. Grant Jackson now will push it up court. The Hawks look to draw a little closer. Grant Jackson has it knocked away. Sauls picks it up. His pass is knocked away by Stafford. He will drive in. And he will be fouled by Jackson, I believe. Trying to block the shot as he came through. Jackson got him with the body. And nope, they're not. They're going to whistle it on.
County foul on 5. Elliot Glover is second.
We're going to whistle it on Elliot Glover. Said he got him from behind. So Stafford will be shooting a pair. The first team foul on Gallatin. That'll be Elliot's second. Stafford's first shot is no good. Second shot from Stafford is up and good.
1 for 2, Grayson Stafford.
And Gallatin will bring it up. Still facing a 14-point deficit. Would like to cut this in half before the fourth quarter. There's a pass. It's knocked away off of an Eldorado player. And Gallatin will have it under their own goal. Jackson to inbound. He flips it into Brandon. Brandon, middle of the lane, right-hander, up and good. Eldorado has it and will push forward. Here comes Grappler. Grappler on the right-hand side, underneath to Stafford. Stafford starts to fall down, throws one up. He misses, Sauls with the rebound. Grant Jackson now under the front court for the Hawks, trying to cut the lead down. Jackson drives to the middle, loses the handle. Loose ball picked up by Grappler. Hawks lose an opportunity there with a turnover. Grappler now back into the front court. He works in the middle to Rash, over to Jake Phelps. Jake over to Rash. Rash in the middle of the lane, jumper, up and good.
Rash.
Inbound pass knocked away, nearly stolen by Eldorado. Grant Jackson comes up with the loose ball. Little curly kneel action, gets it up to Brandon. His shot smacked off the backboard. Now Jake Phelps into the front court. Jake out top to Grappler. Grappler working against Jackson. Jackson's going to be whistled for the foul.
Gallatin County foul 23. Jackson.
That'll be the third team foul on Gallatin. First on Jackson. Talon Smith checking in for Thatcher Fromm. 3:05 to play in the third quarter. Phelps to inbound. Gets it into Grappler, back to Phelps. Phelps drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound knocked away, picked up by Talon Smith. Smith off to Jackson. Jackson, middle of the lane, gets in traffic. Looking for help, into Logan Brandon underneath. Logan fouled on the ground. He was trying to make the spin move to the baseline. Got fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot two anyway. 2:50 to play. Gallatin down by 14. That foul was whistled on
Eagles foul 14, Olin Oglesby.
Oglesby, who checked in again without me knowing it. I don't know how they keep slipping. Brandon's first shot up and rims in.
Back for the Hawks again. Jackson Carney.
Carney checking in for the Hawks. Grant Jackson getting a little break. Logan Brandon's second shot up, no good. Rebound, Grappler. I'm sorry, Cox. Cox up. Rash will drive and will score. No one cut him off. He went right to the hole. He's a big boy, but somebody's got to stop him. Logan Brandon now to the middle of the floor, lays one up. He's going to get the continuation bucket off that. Logan. Quick offense from Logan. I didn't have the camera on it, and I apologize. He drove the lane, got bumped, and was able to lay it up and in. Good job by Logan Brandon. And he cuts the lead to 12 with this one, and he does. And the Hawks chip it away. Jake Phelps working the ball down the floor for Eldorado. Can't let him get hot again. He lays it up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Comes away to Cox. Cox slings it underneath to Oglesby was cutting to the goal. He hits the bucket. Elliott Glover off to Logan Brandon. His shot partially blocked, but no good. Rebound fought for. Eldorado, Grathler with it. He's going to come up court. Looking to sling it to someone, but nobody there. Off to Oglesby. Middle of the lane, off to Rash, to Cox, back to Rash. Over to Grathler on the right-hand side. The ball's knocked loose. Logan Brandon brings it up court. Bumps into the defender and scores. Logan Brandon draws the foul, gets the bucket. That's going to be on Rash, and that's going to be his fourth. Sure would be nice to move him on back to the bench. Coach Lawler putting a few more troops back in the game. Jones checks in for Rash on the Eldorado side. Jordan Montgomery in for Kearney, and Grant Jackson in for Talon Smith. 1:42 to play. Logan Brandon at the line shooting one. Trying to draw the Hawks a little closer. His shot's good. It's an 11-point advantage. Chipping away. Ball inbounded to Grathler. Grathler coming up court on the right side of the middle of the floor. He pulls it back up top. Over to Phelps. Middle of the floor. Can't let him get loose. Can't let him score. Phelps drives the middle. Loses the handle. Brandon picks it up. Brandon lays it up and in. And it's back to a 9-point ball game. And we've got a timeout. Nice done by the Hawks. They battled back. They got it to single digits. That's what I was talking about. Now if they can just cut it back down to about 7 or 6.
30-second timeout, Gallatin Co.
Well, the Hawks have cut it back to 9. Logan Brandon having a great third quarter. For the coughing. Eldorado will inbound underneath the Gallatin County basket. They're going to have to go the length of the floor with 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Phelps gets it into Grathler. Grathler will bring it up court. Working against Montgomery. Tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Looking for a cutter, gets it out to Cox. Cox loses the handle. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin County basketball. And the Hawks will take over with 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Sauls to inbound to Jackson. And the Hawks will bring it up into the front court. Try to cut this lead down a little more. Grant Jackson looks to drive out to Sauls. Sauls over the corner to Montgomery. Montgomery to Jackson. Jackson off to Brandon. Coach Lawler directing traffic. Brandon tries to drive, puts up the jumper. It's no good. Rebound. Eldorado. Jones out to Grathler. Grathler to the middle of the floor. Now to the right side, Montgomery. Too many hands right there by Jordan. And that's going to be his fourth and the team fourth. So the next foul on Gallatin, Eldorado will go to the line. Phelps to inbound. Gets it in, the ball stolen away. Elliott Glover, he will drive. He is fouled. Good defense off the inbound pass by the Hawks. I think Logan Brandon had a hand on it, and then Elliott Glover came up with it and drove to the goal and just wasn't able to get it in the bucket. Elliott's going to shoot a pair. Phelps whistle for the foul, his first foul. Glover's first shot is up and good. Hawks back with an 8. Talon Smith checking in for Jordan Montgomery. Jordan with 4 fouls. Coach Lawler explaining the virtues of staying on the floor. Glover hits his second, and the Hawks are back within 7. Need a defensive stand here with 30 seconds to go. Graffler with the ball. Off to Phelps. Phelps guarded by Glover up near the timeline. Phelps working the right side over to Cox. Cox, 18 seconds to go. Into Graffler. He is fouled.
Gallatin County foul 1. Talon Smith, his third.
Talon Smith whistle for his third. Graffler will go to the line to shoot 2. Needless to say, Gallatin County needs him to miss these shots. They also need to rebound and control the rebound, control the board down here. They got a chance to cut this thing down to 5 if everything goes well. First shot from Graffler. It's short.
Back for the Eagles, 14, Owen Oglesby.
Thacker Fromm check again.